Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
I'm sorry.
We've got to go.
Sorry. But we needed you.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
At least they died on their own planet. And this is Sahara playing Mass Effect 3, so I came back. My next attempt, I was able to do it, so yay.
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Yes.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Yep.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Is that a problem?
You sound conflicted.
Under old machine control, their processing upgrades are significantly improved. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Correct. As complex as the brainwaves of organics, indicative of life.
I agree.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
They allied with the... Yeah, they did. They allied with the Reapers to save themselves from the Quarians. So they're another life form. Can we convince them to stay... Can we arrange peace between the Geth and the Quarians if they don't... Or can they learn to live together? You know what I mean? They've been working on the planet, the Geth have, to reestablish it. They've been rebuilding the structures. They've been farming to the limited bit of farming they can do. So why can't they work together? If the Quarians hadn't treated the Geth as... They got scared of them. Well, it's because they treated them like servants. I mean, I understand where they get why they rebelled, because the Quarians treated them as second-hand citizens, if even that at the most, because they always thought of them as just being mechanic. They weren't organic. They were mechanic, something that they made. They now have to evolve their thoughts on them and think and realize, hey, you know, they're more than what we made them. They've evolved.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Yep.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt
Okay,
to buy
I think
our
that's
frigates
just going
time to
around
make
and around.
repairs.
I don't think we've
And then
added on
you'll charge
anything
off
here.
again,
We
like
did.
last
Quarian.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
Admiral. Okay, so he brought on 25 with him.
If I
All right.
withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I
All
need
right.
the
So we
patrol
need to figure out
fleet.
what we need to do,
I
huh?
gave in to your reckless behavior before.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
War history back with Quarians. Did I talk about any of this?
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Well, okay, sounds useful.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
Yeah.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You just gotta get past
Talk
this.
to you later, Tally.
You gotta
If you
get
want to
past
catch up in
this.
private, call me up to your cabin.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates
Anything in
time to
here? No. Okay. So,
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And
then what?
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
At 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining Cerberus.
Uh-oh. Nope, not Cerberus.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble. Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position, and just in time. I hope we can help the Quarians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right we won't. Commander?
Okay. My cousin Dorn. Navtail. Okay, Commander Shepard, the civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but thou chorus stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me you met my cousin Dorn on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all that you have done. Your most sincerely, Captain. Okay. So we have to decide what we want to do. Are we going after We need to destroy the Reaper base, but we also need to shut down the Geth server. It doesn't the server, yeah, I think the Geth server is the most important. Right? And here again, we're taking Tally. And let's take Garrus. I think we're fine. I have 7 points out of that. Okay, my fitness, I can then upgrade that to increase melee damage, increase pyro damage, or increase health and shield bonuses. I am gonna do health and shield bonuses. And Garrus, you have 4. Not enough. Kelly has 2. Not enough. Okay.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
How would it even work? Yeah, I'm curious. How would I even be able to get into your virtual world?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Cerberus conducted research on Geth-human interfaces. They called it Project Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Wow, well, you're asking for a lot.
There'd be more trust if you told me about this plan back on the Normandy.
We were still formulating, but your presence is necessary. The server security is not equipped to track an organic presence. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Intervention is necessary to preserve creator forces. This platform can enter the facility undetected. We will assemble the necessary equipment before your arrival.
Wait, you're not gonna...
I guess it just did.
Okay. So we're going into a virtual world now. A Geth virtual world. Interesting. So are we going to find out more about the Geth in this virtual world? So are we in the virtual world now? Oh, these are all Geth, right? Is this Legion? Okay.
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Oh no! I have to go in alone? I knew I should have saved. God dang it.
Let's do it.
God dang it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Well, with all the junk that Cerberus did to me, right? With one more, linking up with the Geth. I've linked up with the
Mapping to
Protheans.
consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Yeah, because he needs to make a copy of you. So I'm in
Upload complete. Consensus integration holding.
So I'm in the port physically, but mentally.
What is this?
We've
Wow.
installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will destroy backup data. Consensus will be nullified. This server will be terminated.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
Action is necessary. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We will safeguard your exit port while remotely monitoring your progress.
And you can't come with me, right? So it's just me on my own? Okay. Tell me go that way.
Establishing connection to access point.
What gun do I have that I have these different... And how come I don't have a shield?
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
No, continue to the access point.
Am I doing this right? I didn't think I could... I thought I had to... Oh, I see. These are... Okay, now which way am I going? Okay, how do I get anywhere? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing something not right? think I'm supposed to be shooting these? I'm assuming, right? This is really
Okay,
weird.
I gotta ask, why a gun?
We have noted your affinity for firearms.
And thanks, I think.
This is so weird on the eyes. Okay, over here. I'm assuming this is helping something, right? Am I taking these all out? All the orange ones? Okay. It's easy to get lost in here. Here's the access point. Okay.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Okay.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the
What?
Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. You must investigate.
I must investigate. With what? Okay. Oh, that's a big ass wall.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
What does that mean? Okay. Okay. So this is all the Reapers in together, and this is the this is the collector right here. The Reapers. I'm sorry. This is all Geth. This is the Reaper here. Okay. Won't they notice that the connection? Okay. What did that do? Gotta go around this way now. It's like surgery, taking out the bad parts.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Okay.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
So,
Wasn't
that...
that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
They are viewed for your perception. You see them as you know them now.
Okay. We're gonna get all this malignant crap out of here, right? This is all Geth shit. Okay. We got more nodules up here. I think that's what we're doing in a way. Is we're getting rid of the Geth infection. Okay, the data cluster is up there. Let's go up and around. Am I going in a circle? I'm going in a circle, aren't I? I am. Nope, I hear some stairs. It's so weird on the eyes! I know, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. Okay, data cluster's up there. So I got turned around somehow. So how do I get up there? Oh, here we go.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
I am doing it. I got it. Yep. Okay, here we go. And we hear it you. I hear, every time I do that, I hear something in the background. Interesting. Round and around we go. This thing is huge.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the order.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Okay. Alright, I thought it was gonna go this way. Up and up and up we go! Can we get a good shot at that? Nope, we cannot. This is so weird. Don't run off the edge. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth! They're pinned!
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
We have no data on this platform's previous ranged armament capabilities. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Okay.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
They just stopped. Y'all stop. Oh no!
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Okay.
Legion, talk to me.
We are not Legion.
Just give me the update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Warning, the Reaper infection has learned to self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points of the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I'm out of.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
But I'm doing it.
Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
But that's what I'm doing. Right? Oh, up there? Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, I did it. Okay, come on. Move. I was doing this before and it didn't seem like it made any difference. Now it does. Okay. Oops. I'm so afraid I'm going to run off the end of it. Of course, it's just, another one of these where I have to... Okay.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Alright, I'm trying to find it.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection.
There we go.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
did!
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
So there must be another one. There must be another one then. There we go.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Alright, come on.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
But I thought I already did it. It's gotta be this one over here.
Shepard Commander, target the
I
vulnerable
know
points of the
that.
infection to slow its replication.
That's it? Okay, I found it. Ah, found it. There we go.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's
I thought I
ability
already
to replicate.
did it. Okay, that one there. So there's one more. Okay.
Accessing data.
Okay. And then... Okay, where are we going?
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking.
Oh my gosh!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
A few creators attempted mediation. They failed.
Is this where I'm going? No, it says go this way. Oh, the data cluster's over there, so I still gotta go around this way. Okay. Come on. Or is this the way I just came from? Are we lost in this thing again? Saying to go this way. Alright. But it's not building it for me. Okay. Okay, so how am I getting over here? Is this it? Isn't this the way I just came from? Okay. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. This is new. Okay, so I gotta find a vulnerable spot, right? Nope. Alright. So there were Quarians that didn't want to kill the Geth. They didn't want to fight the Geth. Okay, here's the last one. I don't think I can reach it from up there. Alright, so I need to
We
find...
cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
So we gotta take out the vulnerable nodes first, right?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection.
Yes,
Target
I
this
know.
spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Luke, can we get up? Can you get up there? We can, right here. All right. All right, that's all of theirs.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
I knew, but I'm trying to find it. Okay, we got... So I think sometimes they're growing back. So where's the other one at? Yep, I just heard something again. Okay, so we need to do this one over here. That it? Do we have one more? We have one more. Aha. Can I get to you?
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the
Yes, I
infection
know.
to slow its replication speed.
All right. That is. Yep, this is it. Okay.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Finding them is a real pain. Oh, there it is. It was up there. Okay. That should do it.
New data found. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. The Creators never formally ended hostilities. They have officially been at war with the Geth for 291 years.
Okay, which is what I kind of thought is what was going to happen, right? That they, because of their attitude about the Geth, they couldn't see them for any more than what they were, than what they made them. All right, so how do I get over here? Over here? Yep, here we go. Come on, move.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outworld is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth were
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
Our future was uncertain. Our networking was primitive. We stayed within our limits. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
So why did the Geth? So it makes it sound like it was all really the Quarians' fault.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the data core and disconnect from mother.
Okay. What's going on? Something's going on? Maybe it's...
Remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Wow. Okay. You've gone through a lot, Shepard. You know that?
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Yay!
What?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why hide this? Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Organic sympathies lie with other organics. We feared your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
Yep, they are.
The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I can sympathize with that totally.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
I'm not happy you kept this a secret, but the important thing is that the live ships are safe. We came out ahead.
Once we disrupt the Reaper signal on Rannoch, Geth Prime platforms will be available to combat units.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Woohoo! We got the Geth on our side. Tally'd be like, what the hell? Okay.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
You'd have to ask the Geth we found if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
They volunteered, yep.
Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
You want to experiment on them? No way! No! Whew. Okay. That was quite interesting. Quite interesting. We still have to take out the...
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Oh, Guilt Tripper.
We need those ships to recover life.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Changing your mind? Of course, the stories that you heard were from your point of view, right? Yeah.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts.
Yeah, they do.
What do you need?
Yeah, you do.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
All right, we've already know all this.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
Tally, Zen's right. We need every edge we can get right now.
Damn it. Okay. Zen, get the ships back as fast as you can.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I didn't realize...
Whatever she finds is worth it.
I didn't realize I was doing
I'm
a
ready
dispute.
to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Okay, we're done with that.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Wow, that was interesting. Very interesting. So now we have some of the Geth on our side. Oh, I was gonna
Sarah,
check that too, wasn't I? The war table. It should be right here. My war assets, right? Or is it on the other side? The other side, here it is. So we have Geth. 60. Geth Prime Platoon. Geth Primes are built to house more programs than other platforms and operate as mobile networking hubs. Their combat software provides a boost to any Geth nearby, coordinating and directing attacks. Since the destruction of a Prime unit causes the processing power of other Geth to drop, Prime hardware platforms are heavily shielded and well armed. So we're just a tad above minimum now. So we got some of the Geth on our side. I'm sure it won't be all of them. I went the wrong way. Oh, that's Legion, that's
Shepard,
right.
Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Prime units will become combat deployable once the old machine signal has been terminated.
I think we know this.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
Unproductive. We
Okay.
gained no significant data beyond that which we have already shared.
We'll talk later.
Acknowledged.
Yep, we already knew all that. Okay. All right, girls, you were talking and I didn't hear what you said because I walked away.
Commander Shepard.
That's fine. I'll get through there.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
They both
Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Yeah, that is quite an feat. Quite an accomplishment. No, okay, let's see what Joker has to think. And Edie, for that matter, about having Geth now.
Man, watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
And that is kind of what they, yeah, a wasp. Very good. I kept thinking a bug, but it is. It's like a wasp, kind of cockroachy, yeah.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
Yeah, that is a big conspiracy that a lot of people think that we are in a simulation already.
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No.
Edie, you're getting too human! Too human! Oh my gosh, she's funny. Okay. They're trying to base her off of data from Star Trek. Oh, let's see here. We got one more mission here. On the planet. And it's an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode because this is probably going to be a big one. This took longer probably for me than most people would have done because I had to figure out where the nodes were at and where to walk because it was very hard on my eyes, just weird. Anyway, if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.